We are going to have some fun this evening. So if you have not, hi, yay! So many beautiful faces. If you have not received a rainbow wrist flare, this is just for your movement pleasure. You don't have to have one, but they're fun and they're yours to keep. So go ahead and grab one. The beautiful Krista over here has a basket of them. You can just pull out a color that you like. And we'll try not to litter the floor with ribbons. Yay! All right, so after you grab your rainbow wrist flare, we're gonna start in a circle. We're gonna do things a little differently than we do at a show, because this is a different experience. Yeah, hi! Yes, also, you're welcome to take your shoes off. The floor is clean. This is a beautiful wooden dance floor. It's nice and smooth for our movement pleasure. And while you guys are getting rainbow wrist flares, I will just say, my name is Dr. Leah Taylor. What we are doing here is called Embodied Groove. It is my movement to live music experience that I have created based upon 15 years plus as a movement teacher, a master's in somatic psychology, a PhD in mind-body medicine, and like 20 plus years moving to live music. I had this epiphany one day that I should teach a live music dance class, and here we are. So I really, I wanted to bring like conscious dance to our community using the music that we love to move to. So we all know how therapeutic this experience is, and we're just gonna highlight those therapeutic effects this evening. So let's all gather in a circle. You can come out of the circle soon. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw some intentions, some alchemy in the center of our circle. So find a amoeba, a circle. And so there is a reason that you're here this evening, because there are many places that you could be, right? But you chose to be here at Ashkenaz for this. So I want you to just turn your attention in your mind, why am I here? What do I most want to experience this evening? What would, if I walk out of that door in a few hours, say, oh my God, that was freaking amazing. It was better than I ever imagined. What would you be feeling in your body? So we're just gonna throw some of those thoughts and feelings into the circle to create this alchemy here amongst us. So for me, it's definitely connection. It's fun. It's love. It's inspired. You guys go ahead and throw some in. You can whisper it. You can yell it. Whatever it is. Yes. Grateful, pleasure, release, healing, elevation. You guys feel free to throw yours in too. Yes, groovy, I love it. So, we have the ability to decide how we want to feel in any day, but I love to highlight that for Embodied Groove because until we figure out what we want, it's not as likely that we're going to be able to experience it. So, thank you for throwing in our intentions, our alchemy into the center. Now I invite you to take 5 steps in any direction that you would like and find a spot that you would like to start moving for the evening. Wherever you're led, trust that it's the right spot. We're going to move for about 45 minutes to an embodied groove flow, where I'm going to help you get into your bodies with these lovely musicians creating the music for us. Then we're going to take a little break, and then they're going to come out for a whole second set of music. So you're in for a treat this evening, and wherever you are, go ahead and feel your feet on the ground, bringing your hips about, or your feet about hip distance apart. We're going to start with a little warm up. So let's take 3 breaths together, just kind of coming in together, to merge our energies this evening, taking a deep breath in and out and in and out. Good, one more time, bringing your hands up. Out, bring those hands down, and I want you to just kind of anchor that intention into your heart, into your body, whatever it was, love, connection, joy, healing, release, feeling your feet on the ground. And go ahead and start just shifting back and forth. So this is a great practice whenever you need to kind of ground and balance your nervous system, to just shift back and forth. You may notice that you do this with music anyway. What I love to do is highlight what we already do. Just bring a little bit of attention to it. You'll be like, oh yeah, I'm balancing my nervous system right now. Leah told me that that's what this is. Good. And then we're gonna start with our hands, a little joint warm up. I invite you to set aside any thoughts of what you need to do or what this should look like. And really just be like childlike curiosity in your body, like, oh my gosh, look at all these ways my fingers can move. They're like little spiders. They're like little energy sensors. We have so many receptors in our hands, and maybe you can feel them when you're dancing to live music. How many of you like to dance with your hands to live music? Yeah, me too. There's a reason for that. Yes, so warm up those sensors, those hands and palms. Good, and also your wrist. So Embodied Groove was born out of my training as a NIA teacher. And in NIA, we're taught to warm up the 13 major joints, which the wrists are the first two. Good. And this just helps to get the synovial fluid going. You could do this as a practice in the morning to start your day. Let's move into the elbows. Don't forget to breathe. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. This warm up is in service for you to move as big or as small as you like this evening. You will be ready and warmed up. Good. And just notice how you can move those elbows, right? Like windshield wipers, like back and forth. Good. And when you move your elbows, your rainbow wrist flares move too. Look at that. So cool. Good. And then let's bring the movement into your shoulders. So as you open up your shoulders, I invite you to allow your head to move too. So just allow your arms to look around. So good to free our head and eyes. We spend so much time looking forward. Even when we're watching live music, our head is usually facing the stage. Good, and then you can bring the shoulders forward. Noticing that with your arms, you can also open your chest, opening that heart center. Good. Opening the back body. And then again, just allowing your eyes to look around, following these rainbow wrist flares around. And then full arms. We can be really expressive with our arms. And I invite you to be expressive. We may have some extra room to move this evening, so we're going to take up the space. Good. Nice. And then from your shoulders, we're going to go down the core of the body to your hips. Start by making a little circle with those hips. Again, we're just warming up nice and slow so that you can rock out for the next few hours. So my hope for you is that you wake up tomorrow feeling amazing and not sore, not stiff, but flowy and happy. Good. And then maybe you find a little figure 8. You just play with the other ways that your hips can move, whether it's circular or more square. See what kind of shapes you can create with those hips. Good. See if while you're doing that too, you can just kind of ground your energy to the ground. You can think of like the energy flowing all the way through the floor into the earth. And if you need a little extra energy, you can imagine that energy coming back into your body too. Nice. Good. And then we're going to the knees. From the hips, moving down the legs to your knees. Just you can lift your knees up, maybe practicing some balance. You can also keep your feet on the ground, just kind of bend down. You could do some easy kicks. Yes. If you were a child, how would you want to move those knees? Nice. And also notice if you move your knees out, you also rotate your hips. So of course the body all works together. You can notice different ways that it works together. If I move this, what happens? Nice. From the hips, we're going to come down, from the knees, we're going to come down to the ankles. And then, one way you can do this is just lifting your ankles up off the floor, like your heels, I should say, off the floor. Doing a little squish walk. Good, stretching the feet. You can also bring the balls of your feet up. Yeah. So keeping our ankles nice and flexible and agile is very important, especially as we age. They tend to get a little stiff, and that's how we walk around. So we want to keep them nice and happy. You can also do a little circle. You can point and flex. Yes. You can wiggle your toes. Send out little energy lasers through your toes. Yes. And then the whole leg, from the hips to the knees to the ankles, allowing it to play. Yes. And then we come to our 13th major joint, which is our spine. So we're going to put everything together here. I encourage you to move your eyes and your head, activating the upper spine, your arms. We're going to move your mid-spine and your hips. That's going to move your lower spine. You can go easy with this. There's a lot of energy that flows through this central channel here. It's really good to keep it open and flowing. but if you're not used to that, it can feel like a little much. So I always encourage you to listen to your body, be your guide. And sometimes we have to try something out before we notice that it doesn't work for us, and that's okay too. If you're not feeling joy or pleasure, that means you need to tweak it a little bit until you find that joy and that pleasure. And then all the way from the tips of your fingers down your arms, your shoulders, your head, your eyes, your hips, your legs, your spine. See if there's any other part of the body that needs a little hello this evening, a little waking up. I know you've probably been up for a while today, but this may be the first time that you're moving your body like this. So we're gonna wake it up gently. But any other body part that's ready to join the party, calling it up now. The pinky fingers, your toes, the sides of your body. Sending that breath through. Everybody feeling pretty warm? You got some energy flowing? Yeah? Okay, all right. Let's take it into a little bounce. So, up until this point, we've been standing relatively stationary. Now I invite you to just find a little step. Feeling your feet, making contact with the floor. Did you know that there are many ways that we can step? The way that our body loves to step is with a little heel wall toe. So let's everybody take a little walk around the space. A little heel wall toe. Don't think about it. Just move. We also have the ability to step flat-footed. And we can also tiptoe around the space. If you tiptoe too much, though, your calves may be talking to you tomorrow. Just a heads up. Nice. So as you're walking around the space, you might notice that there are other movers in this space walking around too. going to breathe. And maybe there's something specific that you want to let go of. You can just name that, throw it down on the floor. Maybe just in general, you know that there's some accumulated stress. Maybe something that's still there from years ago. So I invite you to just shake your body and use your voice. We're going to at least loosen it up. We don't have to worry about what happens after that. We're just doing our part. Remember to let your head and neck feel nice and loose. Good. So, you can shake like this. Use your chest. You can shake right down with your hips. And shake your shoulders. You can let your head say yes. You can let your head say no. So maybe that really means yes when you're dancing to live music. At least in my case it does. Like, oh yeah. And you can move your feet. Good. All right, let's see if there's anything that's kind of holding on that we need to just give a little extra movement to. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds. I want you to just shake it all out. Shake it all out. Let it all go. Leave it on the dance floor. The earth is going to absorb it. Yes. So I invite you to take a moment. Just close your eyes. Maybe bring a hand to your body. Thank your body for all of the amazing ways that it moves you, all the ways that it can move. Just notice your heartbeat, your body temperature, these beautiful fans, circulating air to cool us down. Maybe notice any feelings, maybe notice an absence of thoughts. Good, just bringing a little bit of mindfulness to your experience and gratitude to your body. And you can open your eyes. I invite you right now to ask yourself, what do you most need during this break? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need some water? Do you need some fresh air? Do you need a hug? What do you need? And then give that to yourself. We're going to take about a 15-minute break. These guys are going to come back and play a full set of music for you with your warmed up bodies, and we are going to show them all the love that we got. Okay? So, take care of yourself.